Morning. Could I have a cheese sandwich too, please?
Of course. Is that it then?
Yes, that'll do me for today. I'm too busy for hotels. Anyway, have you not heard, Maureen? Lunch is for wimps.
No, I wouldn't have thought you'd have been that busy at this time of year.
Ah, well, I'm wearing my other hat today. You know, I'm an agent now in the entertainment business.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, the bloke who has the old Gatsby Club on Curzon Street, you know, he rang me at the weekend. He's been let down at the last minute. Needs half a dozen replacement acts for Friday night, so I've got to sort that out this morning.
I'm free Friday.
Oh, good, good. Well, come along. It's called Shirelles now. It's by the precinct. Very reasonable prices.
Oh, I wasn't thinking of paying.
Eh? Oh, I see.
Well, you did say you'd get me some work after that night in the Rovers.
Yeah, well, I said you had possibilities.
Well, if he needs half a dozen acts.
5, actually.
Well, one small one won't go amiss. And I'll do it for nothing if you're worried about money.
This isn't amateur night out, you know. These are top professionals we're talking about.
What, at Shirelles? It's not exactly Hacienda, is it?
It's the best variety club in the Northwest. Well, it soon will be. Anyway, come to that, you're not exactly Kathy Kirby yourself, are you? Just because you've done 5 minutes in a backstreet talent night, I won't let it go to your head, love. No, you get out and get some experience, and then I might just be able to help you. I'll see you later, Maureen.
Yes, fine. I'm sure he didn't mean all that.
Don't care if he did. Never even heard of Kathy Kirby.
You wanted a change?
I wanted a nice little job with a nice bit of company, not something that's going to put lines on my face
Look,
overnight.
don't take it personally. She's a bad one. She'd give anyone grief.
Yeah, but I like to be friends with people.
Yeah, well, it's not always possible, is it? When you're a boss. Different ball game altogether now, Sal. Shouldn't have been so good at your job. Wouldn't have promoted you then, would he?
Crash.
I'll swing for him.
Don't, Kevin, leave it. Let me sort it out. You're only going to make it worse.
Yeah. Have a nice day, anyway.
See you later.
Yeah, see you later.
Got a problem, Willie?
No, no problem, Jim.
Right.
Dear Mr. and Mrs. Wilton, your house has been select.
Not one of those prize draws, is it? All they want is to sell you things.
No, it's from the Weatherfield Historical Society. We're arranging a tour of Weatherfield on the 20th of September and would like permission to use your house as a pause point where the guide will address the group.
Do they say why?
No, just return the pro forma in the envelope provided. Something must have happened once on this spot.
Well, I can't think of anything.
Well, there was that train crash once on the viaduct.
Oh, no, that was the other end of the street. Percy Sugden might know something.
No, it'd be further back than that, otherwise we'd have heard of it.
Well, it's quite intriguing.
I think I'll go to the library and get a book out.
Do you know it could put the value of the house up if it's something famous?
Yes, a plaque on the wall.
He's left it a bit late, hasn't he, this Friday?
Well, you see, he's been let down, hasn't he, by one of them new wave agencies. Pepper Pot Promotions. Flavour of the month for a year, and then they suddenly go bust. Anyway, it's come at the right time for me, because I've been on at Shirelles for weeks now for a chance like this.
You're not going to be doing this all day, are you?
What? No, it'll only take me a couple of hours, well.
Well, Dorothy's on holiday, and we've got the OAPs coming in today for that special offer to Llandudno.
Well, they're not badly, are they? I mean, they don't need nursing while they're in here.
No, but you know what they're like. You've got to explain everything 3 times, then they're like a natter.
Well, I'll only be in back. I'm not going to disappear.
Oh, if you say so.
That reminds me. Wando, the magician, he does a good line in Vanishing Acts. I wonder how he's fixed for Friday night.
So it's a new ramp then?
A bit less of an incline, if that's possible. It's like trying to get up Saddleworth, trying to get in here sometimes.
That should be all right. It'll be a couple of feet longer, though.
Oh, I can live with that. Now, there's dust sheets under the stairs for when you take that fireplace out. And I think that's about it for now. There will be more stuff, but that'll come later.
You're tightening the place up a bit, aren't you?
Well, it's our Maureen. She's decided she'll be here a while longer, so she's making the place more to her liking. Well, I'm off to pick up my travel tickets now.
Are you going away?
I'm going to Llandudno for a few days. Give me a break. You've not got much to say for yourself today?
No. Deeds, not words, Maud. That's my new motto. Less you say, less you regret.
Hiya.
I I've not come to the wrong place, have I?
No, we still sell holidays. It's just Alex doing a bit of auditioning.
I was going to say, I wouldn't want this lot coming away with me.
Well, they keep you entertained on the bus.
Yes, well, I'll definitely let you know tonight, Chesnish. Thanks for coming in, mate. Yes, and drive carefully. Any calls?
Well, you've had a Yuri Gagarin lookalike offering his services and a chap that plays the xylophone with his foot, but other than that...
It's not looking too good, is it?
I thought you could keep him in acts till Christmas.
Yes, but they're all busy, you see. Good uns at any rate. I don't know. I've pestered him for months. That's why I didn't want to say no. I might not get another chance.
Who are this lot, then?
It's what crawls out at woodwork mode when they hear there's work going.
Hey, who's the chap with the sore throat? Is he an opera singer?
Fire eater. Towering inferno. He hasn't worked since he set fire to the safety curtain at Burnley Isoldo. Oh, well, onward and upwards. Next, please.
Oh, poor Alec.
I do a turn, you know, reading tea leaves, if it gets me seen any quicker. Only I've got a lot on today.
I'm sorry, Maud. I'll do you right away.
Scotch and threat, please, Jack, and a pint of your very best to chase it. I'm in an expansive mood this morning.
Hey?
Nothing like a memorial service to lift the spirits.
All right, Tommy Mook.
Tommy Mooka, did you know him?
No, you mentioned him a couple of weeks ago, didn't you?
Oh, so I did. Well, we gave him a good send-off this morning. I said we gave him a good send-off. He'll be up in the obelisk now, smiling down on us.
What?
Obelisk, the great rectangle in the sky.
Oh, right, I see. All eyes on the crevice, then.
That's it.
Who are the front runners?
Not for me to say, Jack, but I'll tell you this. They're lining up. I say they're lining up. We gave him a good send-off.
On the house, Fred.
Now, you wouldn't be trying to twist me arm, would you, landlord?
Head when I do a thing like that.
It's 180, please, Derek. Derek.
What?
Sweet sherry, alphabet.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Thank you.
Excuse me.
You don't think they'll want to come inside, do you?
What?
Into the house, the Historical Society.
Oh, that.
Because we haven't furnished the conservatory yet. I mean, I know normally the guy just stands outside and gives his talk, but what if the exact spot's inside?
Do you know, I could use this to get in.
In where?
The square dealers. They're very strong on tradition. Now, if they think our house is on an important historic site, it could raise my profile.
I fail to see how crawling is going to make you look any taller, Dick.
It's not crawling, Mavis, it's manoeuvring. Two entirely different things.
You didn't really think he was going to turn you into a singer, did you?
Well, he said I had possibilities.
What? So why isn't he grooming you then? I bet he's hardly spoken to you since that night in the Rovers, has he? Yeah, too busy with his big clients.
What big clients?
I don't know, them who were on telly every week.
He hasn't got anyone on telly.
Exactly. He's all mouth and trousers. You are better off without him.
Any calls?
What, for you?
You're not the only one round here with a life, you know?
I am sorry. No, there weren't. I expected one.
No, not really. I take it you're still short.
I need another 2. Trouble is, I've got the axe, but they're just not available at such short notice. I've even had to fall back on Shadow and Son.
Are you expecting anyone else?
Nah, but there'll be no special. Show 'em in when they come, will you, Deirdre, love? Thanks.
Hi, I'm looking for Alec Gilroy.
Is it about the club?
Yes, that's right.
I'll just get him for you. Hey, you've not seen a drag queen on your travels, have you?
No. Why, are you expecting one?
Well, I was told to keep my eyes peeled. I don't know where she's got to. Probably having her legs waxed somewhere. Alec, somebody for you.
Oh, right, thanks. Sherelle!
Alec!
Nice to see you. Can I get your coffee?
OK.
Oh, great. Deirdre, would you mind?
Yes, of course.
Right.
Black or white?
Black with no sugar.
Look, I'm really sorry about that. I thought you were someone else.
It's all right, don't worry. I often am.
Right.
Client's not earning you enough.
Oh, well, this is just a second string to me bow, you understand? No, I'm doing very nicely, but there's nothing like having a sound financial base in today's world. If you don't want to go the way of Pepper Pot Promotions, that is.
So, what have you got for me?
Well, I have a stand-up comic for starters. Danny Craven.
Don't know him.
Oh, a very funny man, yes. He could be the next Jack Dee if he played his cards right. And then I've got an illusionist.
You mean a conjurer?
Oh, no, it's more than that. Oh, no, it'll take your breath away, will one do.
Why, what does he do? Ask the people to blow up his balloons for him?
Oh, yeah, very droll, yes, yes. And then, of course, I've got a surprise speciality act, which I'd rather keep under my hat at the moment. And then,
And then
well,
you're in trouble.
No, I'm not.
Oh, it's all right. I only asked last night. I don't expect miracles by lunchtime next day. I expect them by Friday night, though, Alec. You won't disappoint me, will you?
Just another tincture, Jack, and then I must get back to the shop.
Right, Fred.
Mavis! How are you today?
Oh, bearing up.
Hello, Fred.
Oh, hello, Derek.
Has Mavis told you about our invitation?
No, what invitation is this?
From the Weatherfield Historical Society.
Oh, them old fogies. What do they want?
Apparently our house is on an important historic site, and they're doing a tour of Weatherfield and want to use us as a pause point.
What site's this, then?
Well, that's what we don't know. I mean, there must have been something there, a battle, perhaps, or a castle.
Apparently it's the site of the original Weatherfield.
What's that, then?
It were where farmers used to bring their wethers in Middle Ages. Wether being a male sheep, of course.
Oh, that's very interesting. For market?
No, for castration. Started the tradition of emasculated males in the town that continues to this very day. So if it were where your house is, I trust you'll have a pleasant pause point.
Still, mate, you know what?
Eh?
Been a week. The garage.
All right, yeah. Would have thought we'd had an argument by now, wouldn't you?
Have to get Don back. Could get boring, this.
Yeah, I used to enjoy those Barneys with him.
Still, as it's compensations, we're earning more money.
Yeah, and we got more of a future.
Just have to console ourselves in that, then, eh?
Dirk, old man.
You've been to Tommy Mook's memorial service, haven't you?
Well, yes, I have as it happens. Why, is there a problem?
You were going to be my campaign manager when that was out of the way. Do you remember? To get me in the crevice.
Oh, yes. Well, we can get on with that now.
You wouldn't
can't
have told me, would you? I only know because I heard Fred Elliott say.
Can we talk about this later? Because I'm just dashing
No,
to
today, Norris.
No, I can't. I've got to get back to the office.
Well, then
I can't.
tonight.
I'm going out.
Norris, don't you think you owe me something? All that hospitality we've given you every time you leave your wives?
Yes, and I'm very grateful. But just at the moment,
Norris. Does Angela know exactly what you did to her golf clubs?
I'll pop round about 6.
Right, that's enough. Right, is this good enough start for you or what?
We can't go on like this, Jim.
Now, what's the problem? I've been working hard all day and I got here on time, all right?
Oh, big deal. This morning you did, yeah.
I'm not going to carry on apologising every day, William. I'm doing my best, all right?
Yes, and while you're in the Rovers tonight, I'll be at home making out estimates so we've got work next week. I don't know why I worried about MacDonald and Son. You'll never make it. Not the way you're going on. You're too worried about your problems than you are about grafting.
You know what amazes me, William? How short people's memories are. Wasn't it a year ago your marriage was falling apart?
I know, but
You know, don't you? And you weren't thinking exactly clear-headed then, were you? As a matter of fact, as far as I remember, you smacked your wife's boyfriend, didn't you, and lost your job in the process, right? So, you came toddling back here without a pound in your pocket and nowhere to live, didn't you? Now, if you ask me, William, I'm doing pretty well considering.
Tricia,
What?
you've got the wrong end of the stick, you know.
Oh, she's asked you to do her dirty work, has she?
No, she's asked me to keep my nose out, actually. But I think you should know. Firstly, she didn't grass it up. And secondly, Baldwin was going to sack you Friday. She talked him into giving you another chance.
And you expect me to believe that?
Well, think about it. It's not the first time she stuck up for you. She covered for you that time you had off when you found out you was pregnant.
Oh, yeah. But she's a boss now.
You won't believe me, will you?
Why should I?
Because I'm trying to do you a favour. She's still on your side over there. Pushing much further, and she might not be.
Here's Gary.
Close your eyes.
Why, what's happening?
Are they closed?
Yeah.
Got a surprise for you.
What?
Something to get you going.
Doing that already. Is it something you're wearing?
Hold out your hands. Open your eyes.
You haven't gone kinky, have you?
You want a baby, don't you?
You don't get on with decorating tools, not unless they've changed the rules.
When a woman has a baby, she needs to make a nest where she feels safe. So we need to do some decorating.
You said it was something to get me going.
Yeah, I didn't say what at though, did I?
Oh, the house don't need decorating.
Yeah, of course it does. It's needed since rewiring. And we want something classy, don't we? I mean, we've got stone cladding outside, haven't we? So I thought, if we had some oak beams in there, on the walls and the ceiling, it'd look like a little cottage. Be dead cosy.
Real oak?
No, stupid. We don't want woodworm, do we?
Haven't you got this the wrong way around?
What?
Well, don't birds start making nests when they know there's an egg on the way?
We can do both, can't we?
What, an assault on both fronts, you mean?
Something like that. One front at a time, though, eh? Right, you make a start with this, and I'll put some tea on.
You don't look happy, boss.
I'm not.
Is there aught I can do to help?
No, I don't think so, Jack.
Sandy?
Yeah. Thanks all the same. So, what is your strategy going to be?
It's not just a case of how strong a candidate is, it's how suitable as well.
You said I'd make a very good square dealer.
Oh, and so you would, Derek, so you would, but are you the right shape for this particular crevice? Is it... It's like a football team. I mean, if you need a striker, you don't go looking for a defender to fill the gap.
Well, what are they looking for?
Oh, well, that's it, you see. We're not really sure. I mean, we're sort of feeling our way towards it at the moment. It's a sort of osmosis.
Oh, Norris, you can't flannel me.
This music's very loud. I can't think.
Strategy, Norris.
Well, I really must go. I've got to decide tonight which sticky tape dispenser we're going to go with this winter.
But what about the crevice?
Stick with me, Derek. I will fight your corner wherever I can. Now, I'll keep you posted.
Oh.
Has he gone?
Is that man a nerd, Mavis?
I trust that's a rhetorical question.
Well, then how come he's a square dealer and I'm not?
Well, if you think he's going to be able to help you get in, you're as big a nerd as he is. Anyway, never mind all that. I think I found out why they want to visit the house.
Nothing to do with castrated sheep, I hope.
Apparently, in the 18th century, there was a highwayman called Cutthroat Tom O'Neill, and he used to operate around here. He was hanged in 1782, and it says, because of the enormity of his crimes, O'Neill's body was hung from a gibbet at the side of the road where he used to slit open his victims' throats. That road ran along what is now Rosamond Street, and the gibbet was erected in a field on the site of the present-day Coronation Street.
Well, that's absolutely fascinating.
Yeah, well, there's nothing else in here except a bit about the Rovers, so that must be it.
A famous highwayman, eh? That'll be one in the eye for Fred Elliott.
Oh, yes. Yes, you must tell him, because O'Neill was so notorious he became known as the Butcher of Weatherfield.
Ah. Well, on the other hand, perhaps I'll save it. Can I buy you a drink, Maxine?
You can get lost.
Tony?
Say 'em again, Jack, please.
On me this, Jack.
Is there something wrong with your ears or what?
Look, I'm sorry about this morning. You caught me at a bad time. It's been on my conscience all day. I should never have spoken to you like that.
Apology accepted.
Oh, good, good. So if you were still interested in doing something on Friday night, I dare say I could find an opening for you. Make up for this morning.
You can't find anyone else, can you?
That? Queuing up to get on there.
Well, use them then, because I'm not going to do it.
So, how was your date with Stephen?
Oh, it was very pleasant. We just went to a little Chinese place in town. Oh, he's a nice guy. Well, he'd have to be to ask me out.
How do you mean?
Well, I'm hardly in his league, am I? He obviously just took pity on me.
Oh, I don't know. You're a very attractive woman.
Oh, come on, Alma.
Well, I'd say he could take his pick of who he wanted, so why choose you?
Well, why didn't he contact me over the weekend then, in that case?
Well, he's a gent, isn't he? I mean, he'll do things gradually.
Oh, it'll have to be very gradual. He goes back to Canada tomorrow.
Oh, well, he'll be back.
Thanks for the vote of confidence, love, but I'm under no illusions. I should think anything over the age of 40 is used goods in his eyes.
Nice one, Maxine.
Little creep. Think he'll get round me like that?
Looks desperate to me.
Good.
Still, shame to cut your nose off to spite your face.
Who says I'm going to do that?
Oh, Kevin, I wish you hadn't said anything.
Someone had to tell us, Al.
Yeah, but it just makes it more difficult.
Look, you can't let a woman like that worry yourself. She's not worth it.
Oh, so you just thought you'd tear her off a strip? Thanks a bunch.
No, it wasn't like that. I just told her the truth.
She wouldn't recognise the truth if it hit her in the face.
I wouldn't be so sure. You might be in for a pleasant surprise in the morning.
It's a great opportunity you're missing, you know.
But why me? I mean, I can't hold a candle to Kathy Kirby, can I?
Yes, all right, you've made your point, and yes, you would be helping me out, but I wouldn't ask you if you were no good. I mean, it's my career on the line here as well, you know. So how about it? I'll not ask again.
All right.
You won't regret it.
If the money's right.
You said you'd do it for naught this morning.
Yeah, well, that was this morning.
Well, look, newcomers don't get paid on their first time out, you know. They take an open slot and then...
All right,
glad
suit
at
yourself.
20 quid.
20 quid?
So top of bill only gets paid 50.
25.
Keep it under your hat.
Oh, and me and Tony love that drink now, shall we, Tony?
Don't push your luck, lady. Look, 7:30 Friday night, and wear something fetching. A flash of leg never disappoints, even if a voice does. And hey, it could be the start of a big future, this. Don't blow it, remember.
One of the street's most legendary landladies. We're celebrating Liz McDonald, played by Beverly Callard in Coronation Street Icons, over on ITV at 8:30. Well, here on ITV3, Vernon tempts fate by employing a new mechanic for the garage without asking Bernie. Uh-oh. Heartbeat is on the way next.